Welcome to the Miss Libdiva podcast, and today I have the incredible, talented comedian Mary Love. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
We are excited to have you in the Twin City again for the third, fourth, fifth, sixth time. I don't know how we get to that. But before we get into everything, I just want to jump into the DeVito concert. Okay. First of all, how did you actually get that gig? Because I was looking for that gig. I was like calling everybody, like, who got the hook? And then I see the flyer, like, and then you put up your post. I'm like, oh my, I made a post right away, by the way. I was like, whoa, we have a Liberian hosting the DeVito concert in Minneapolis. How did you even get that connect? Because I know you've been putting some strings.
No, honestly, it was only by the grace of God. And the reason why I say that is the person who reached out to me about the opportunity. I've been knowing him for 8 years. Oh. So it's not like that's the first opportunity he could have given to me. You know, he worked with many amazing artists, the hottest musicians, the who's who within the community. But throughout the 8 years of our mutual friendship, I've never been the type to be like, hey, put me onto this, put me onto that. We've had a conversation way in the past about it. And he told me something that stuck with me. He's like, listen, nobody owes you anything. So if people choose to do something for you, appreciate it. If not, it still doesn't matter. So I'm saying all of this to say it was never something that I was expecting. Funny enough, it was right around the time where, like, a couple of months ago, I was kind of like feeling discouraged in my career. I'm like, God, I've been doing this thing for like 10, 11 years now. It's still the same routine, the same pattern, nothing is changing. If this is not gonna work out, just let me know so I can just find one of my degrees and certification license and just, get a job and just call it a quiz. And then like a week later, the person reached out to me like, hey, how would you like to host a DeVito show?
How did you react to it? Like, did you scream on the phone?
I was like, I look at my phone, I said, wait. I'm like, I don't drink, so I know I'm not drunk. I'm like, yo, stop playing with me. It's like, why? It's like, yeah, I want you to host a DeVito show. And I was like, for real? So we ended up, talking about it, having a personal conversation. When I hanged up, I'm like, I sent David a DM. Like, I feel like I sent him a DM in regards to this. I couldn't even believe it when I went and checked my DM. I'm like, wow, I wrote this man last year. Not even it was literally before, even within a year time frame.
Less than a year.
I wrote him July 12th. I think he called me like a couple of days before July 12th.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, look at God. So that's how it came about. It wasn't even something I went looking for. It was just something that God grace just brought to me.
That is amazing because I just had Sean P on the show also here, and he had a similar story. Oh. He was like, he just got a call one day like, hey, we want you to perform at the DeVito concert. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, everybody was shocked. There was no flyers, nothing to say, hey, Sean P will be performing, and then you just show up, and we're like, what, Sean P? And I walked in there and I seen that Liberian flag. I was like, yay, good.
It was amazing.
So now that was like thousands and thousands of people. Yeah. Were you nervous? Like when you walked out first and saw all those lights in your face?
I was super, super nervous because honestly, like you sitting next to me, you could tell I'm a very, very shy and reserved person. So I was like, dang, the video show, I know that's going to be a lot of people. I was like, how am I going to do it? But to be honest, the only thing that kept me together is the fact that I'm like, anybody could have been given this opportunity.
But just you.
But it was given to you, right? And then to make it personal, I'm like, it was given to you, a Liberian girl. It's not too many times that Liberians are on this main stages. Mm-hmm. So that's the only thing that was in my mind. Like, if this is the only opportunity, God forbid, that I may ever have in my career, I'm doing it not only for myself, I'm doing it for my country, I'm doing it for all the little girls who don't think they will ever be able to do it. So that, I just couldn't be scared. I just making use of this opportunity. So yeah, like that just.
That was, it was a lot. It was so much, it was so crowded. When I walk in there, I think I just left the stage and then Sean P was performing when I walk in there. Because what I did, I went to a welcome party because of July 26th Independence Weekend. So we had so many events going on and I wanted to support everybody out there. I was take 30 minutes here and 30 minutes there. And then my girlfriend called me, she was like, have you seen the line to the DeVito concert? You better come here right now because it already started. And we didn't really stand in line for that long. I want to say like 7 to 10 minutes was the max, but the line, because we went there and the line was catching on.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It was a long line. I went there for sound check at like 5 something and the line was already, like it already started.
Oh, people was already in there. Yeah. That was good. Congratulations. You put it on the map again because I was like, yeah, my princess is up there. So I was really excited. Now, I want to get your thoughts on, because there's been a lot of saying going around, on him actually wearing the Liberian brand. When you saw that, were you surprised when you saw that? Like, how did that make you feel?
I can't really see. Like, I'm pretty sure you'll see. Like, I'm a glasses wearer, so when I see, you know, American flag, like, everything really see.
Right.
So I was drinking my Red Bull, and I saw the red and blue and star. I said, like July 26th. Wait a minute, where July 4th flag is July? I'm like, and Liberian clothes. I said, man, don't make say happy. That Liberian clothes. I said, Liberian, like American. I was confused. But then when I squint my eye, I said, I saw 1947. I said, hey.
1847. Yeah,
1847. And I'm like, oh yeah, like the Liberian clothes. I was excited. Again because for me, I believe it's all about perspective, right? It's about the angle in which you choose to look at things from. A lot of people might say, oh, he was pondering because it was July 27th.
Right.
Then he was doing it. But then again, you look at a person as global as Davido. What does he gain from that?
Right. What does he really want from
with everything he has accomplished over the last 15 years of his career. So for me, I look at it to be more so of a recognition of honor, right? He could have been anywhere. He could have worn anything. But to choose to allow his stylist to put him in there to honor the Liberian people, Independence Day for what it was, I was excited. I'm like, yes. This is just the many doors to what Liberia is going to enter into.
That was big. That was really big because I was like, I didn't even know how he changed. It was so fast for me. And I was taking selfie. And I went to my little cousin. She started tapping me. She's like, Rachel, look up there. Is that 1847? He's wearing a Liberian flag. I was like, yeah, he's wearing that. I was like, wait a minute. I got a screen. I took a picture and I zoomed in. I was like, yeah, that is 1847. And I said it to say that a lot of people like were saying that, oh, he's preying on us because of Independence Day. No. Even Beyonce does that.
Yeah.
When Beyonce goes to any city, she pay homage or she recognizes whatever they have going on. Like when she come in Minneapolis, she pay homage to Prince.
Exactly.
You know, everywhere she goes. So even when he did that, and I still commemorated on that, I said, the next day he went in Canada, guess what he did? He actually paid homage to Dade Lumba, to the Ghanaian people. So it was not just a Liberian thing, but anywhere he goes, so he understands it. I look at it as a marketing strategy. People that don't know about marketing, how to sell yourself, being an artist out there, I think that was a great thing that he did. So I don't know why people are saying that, oh, he did it because it was Liberian Independence Day, and you know, how many Liberian people really come out anywhere for Independence Day? This year was the first year that a lot of people show up in numbers to actually, you know, commemorate the Independence Day. So I didn't see it like that at all, okay? So now, moving on to the next question here. Now, there's a lot of people that say that we do not, as Liberians now, we do not have an independent entertainment industry. Are they right or wrong? What's your thoughts? Do you think we have an industry or we don't?
I believe we have an industry. But I also believe that it has a lot of work to do to get to a place of being globally recognized. Liberia is a very talented place. I think if you can find talent in Liberia, then you know that person is truly gifted. Because coming from a place where everything around you is giving you reasons to not be motivated, everything around you is making you to not even want to do anything with your life. But if you can look at such circumstances and still say, you know what, I'm going to pursue music or I'm going to pursue this gift God has given me, then you know that has to be a person that not only has a passion for that thing, but a calling for that. But again, there are so many disadvantages. The fact that we're such a small population, so the resources that we have compared to other places is not the same, right? But then again, you see so many talented young people in Liberia making use of nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And still be able to work with it and make use of it and still build to it. So I do believe that Liberia do have an industry. I don't think we're together as much as we can be, but hopefully over the years we're able to, you know, bring that unity together.
Okay. Now I'm going to pick your brains here. So when we talk about the industry, there's been rumors or there have been arguments where a lot of people think the industry should be established here, and a lot of people think it should be established back home. Where do you think the entertainment industry should be established? Here in the U.S. or back home, where it doesn't matter to you?
Entertainment doesn't have a location.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like somebody saying singers should only sing in the United States. There are singers in all parts of the country. As long as I am a Liberian and the ultimate goal is to stand before the world to say, I come from wherever Liberia or I come from this part of Liberia, then the goal has already been achieved. So it doesn't matter where exactly it is established, right? We want the authenticity to say, oh, it's in Liberia. But then again, what I spoke about, the disadvantage in numbers and resources. If we in the United States have the upper hand and we're able to establish a firm industry that people can be able to recognize Liberia entertainment, that shouldn't be a problem, or even vice versa. So for me, it don't matter where it's established as long as there's a platform for Liberian entertainment to be recognized globally.
I like that. That's good. Okay. Now, as a female comedian, okay, what are some of the challenges that you actually face as being like a comedian? Because I'm looking at a comedian and not a content creator. Like, what are some of the challenges? Okay. So next question here. Okay. Now, recently, the spotlight has been back on the entertainment back home, the entertainers back home. And a lot of our entertainers here have complained about it. What can we do to get the spotlight back on you guys here in the U.S. or in the diaspora?
I think just work hard.
Just work hard?
I'm not sure what else is there. If the spotlight is on the people back home, I think there's something in which they're doing for why people want to pay attention to them and be noticed to them. All we can do on this side is just work and continue to put on for Liberia.
Okay, I like that question. I'll answer. Okay. Now, is this your first stand-up comedy show?
No.
No, but it's your first one in Minnesota.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How many have you done so far?
I haven't done too many, believe it or not. I mean, stand-up is so scary. There are a lot of entertainers that would do skits and content creation, but they will run away from that because it takes a different level of coverage and talent. So I haven't really done much, but this is not my first. I've been, I've done 2 shows within the last year. My one in Charlotte and then another one in Atlanta.
Oh.
So now, this one.
It is a hard thing to do, to just make people laugh right on the spot.
Especially people, some people that are private, you can't say. Some people that are private, when they go alone, say, even go outside, something can be like, then you like, tell them, some of my dry list, and I was saying, so, how you doing? You don't want to get people back me, but, we trying.
Because I spoke to a friend back home when I shared your video in my story, and he called me, he's like, oh, stand-up comedy? That's a hard thing to do. She does stand-up comedy? He said, wow, I never heard of any Liberian doing stand-up comedy. This is the first one, Rachel. So you guys are lucky. And he's like, make sure you videotape or some kind of, let me see how she do it. He was like, that's really hard. But for a female to do that, kudos to her. But he called me to kind of actually. Okay, ready? Good. So being a female comedian, what are some of the challenges that you face as a female comedian in the industry?
I face a couple of challenges. I think the fact that I'm not trying to make myself happy being a beautiful woman.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
You are.
It kind of definitely causes conflicts, right? Because there are rooms I walk in and I'm there to do a job, and it's like somebody rather it be something else. You understand what I'm saying? Or wanting to withhold an opportunity from me until, like, maybe, I don't know, do something, entertain them, or like, so that's some of the things I don't like about it. And then honestly, believe it or not, like, again, being beautiful, going into a space where comedy has been pursued, especially within our Liberian community, like a stupid man job.
Yeah.
I don't know if you see that a lot. Like, I don't know, when I see people, especially back home, they think a comedian have to dress funny, be looking crazy. So then when you show up again, intact, looking beautiful together, people don't seem like they can take you serious. So those are just a little bit some of the the challenges I have, but overall I'm happy. It's not really too much, like the pros definitely outweigh the cons.
That's good. Well, we're proud of you. So far you have definitely did good for yourself.
Thank
okay you. Let's see here. I'm gonna skip some of these questions here because of time. Now, have you thought of doing any movies at all?
I have done a couple of movies.
Oh,
I actually started out doing movies. That's what people don't. I've done a lot of things.
Oh, so you got movies out there. Okay.
Yeah, I've done a few movies. That's when I think I did a skit about difficult clients at a hair appointment, and people are cussing me out. Oh my God, I hate you now. You play this role so well. I'm like, how do you hate me? Because I'm bringing quality, to what it is I'm doing. But yeah, I started out done movie. I even worked with 2 Liberian producers and directors, sisters. They were actually from Minnesota as well.
Oh,
but they couldn't live in LA now. We worked on a short film called Pick Me last October. So I'm waiting. Hopefully soon I can send some out an invitation for the movie premiere. I was just there for about 5 minutes in the movie, but I was still in there.
You still a star. You're still in there. You still did your thing. What is 2 minutes to do your thing?
Thank you.
Okay. Now, any plans on visiting the motherland or doing any collaboration with any other comedian or content creators back home?
I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been back since, I think, over 20 years I've been in America.
Oh, you overdue for one then.
I haven't been back, but I'm one of those people, I'm very intentional about everything that I do. So I don't want to be there. Excuse me, when I go back, I want to be able to bring a lot.
Okay.
I want to be able to do other personal goals I've established for myself, like my non-profit organization. So I just want to go, and to be able to really give to the community. So until I feel like I'm sufficient enough to be able to do some of the personal things I have, I'm taking my time, but I'm hoping maybe this December, I will be in France and be there too, there was another politician that will fund the trip, I'm very too expensive for someone that will pay for the
those ticket price.
Build my little house there, then I got reason to be going back and forth,
Okay, you got the hospital there, come fire.
Yeah, but they wanted two grandpa and they wanted a new one that in office now. So we're waiting for the young boy. When they can't eat office, then we can go there and go fishing.
Okay, now would there be any stand-up comedy tour for Mary Love anytime soon?
Like right now I'm starting little by little. Like I said, the first show I've done was in Charlotte, and then afterwards we're in Atlanta. Now we're in Minnesota. I'm hoping to take it back again to the East Coast, Maryland, Philadelphia, New York. Okay. So gradually, because most of these shows are independent shows, so I have to reach out to a venue. I have to come up with certain terms and agreement and build my team. It's a lot, but gradually, hopefully, we can pick up to a place where it becomes very consistent.
Okay. Now, this is the number one question. Any lucky guy in your life? She laughed. We wanted to yeah. And Jew. And then any Polaro, anybody there?
No, man. Miriam holding herself right now. I mean, because the work that I do is very demanding, right? I move around, like I'm constantly traveling from place to place. So I think it takes a certain type of man, a real stand-up man, a real, a real confident man that can be able to come into a woman like me life.
Ooh, I
can't lie. Yeah, I'm very, very particular. I don't know. I be trying, but it's like love is so hard out here.
It is hard. It is hard to maintain as a career woman like you are. Yeah. It is hard to maintain. So,
but I will
say, you on that.
My goal I'll give you the exclusive here. So the hunters, everybody can start putting their resume. Okay. My goal is to get married within the next 2 years.
Oh, okay.
So even though I may not be like out there, I need man, but Mary is single. I know the criteria of the men that I'm looking for. So once I meet that.
Mm-hmm. But for people that want to shoot a shot, can you tell them what are you looking for in a man?
Okay, I will say it like this, right? Recorded one on my phone because I don't post it one on my because I want to answer this question once and for all.
Yeah, what does Mary Love actually look for in a man?
Okay, once you start recording, you can ask that again.
Before you step up to Mary Love.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So what does Mary Love actually look for in a man? For some dudes that want to put the application in, what are you looking for? Like 6 foot long, like dark chocolate color.
Yeah, what do I say? But to be honest, I had to learn the hard way. When you tell people certain things you're looking for, the wrong people will morph themselves into that. And then all of a sudden, time go on, you're like, this is not who I thought you were.
Okay.
So I will keep it very surface level. Okay. I'm just looking for a man that is generous. Generous in his love, generous in his support, generous in his leadership, generous in his providing. Because the type of woman I am, I have a heart that is big for the community. I love selflessly. I can't be with a stingy man. A man who I have to beg for money. Are you dumb? I can't be with a man that I have to tell what to do. I'm a hopeless romantic. I can't be with a man that I have to tell you to be romantic. You gotta be generous. And it's not only financially. You gotta be generous with your protection. Because I'm a very shy girl, so I'm looking for a person who can, to be like, no, Mary says no. Yeah. Okay. And it wouldn't hurt you if he was like 6 foot.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta be 6. So if you honestly like 5'4", 5'5", and 4'5",
I've done it. I paid my life to society. All the men I did it was short men. Please, that's not short men I won't marry. I'm looking for at least 6 foot and up.
Short men is not her portion. That's so
not
you know, okay?
I've done what I needed to do.
Let's do that. Short men not her portion, okay?
I love them as short kings, but I can't marry them.
Okay, so last question, and then we gotta give the play quickly. We're gonna go.
Okay.
For the people, and I want to look straight in the camera to say that for the people that are going to come see you this Sunday, what can they expect from you? Like, we're going to laugh, we're going to have a good time. Like, what can they expect?
You can expect growth, right? I started this thing probably 2013, 2014. Literally, when I watch my videos, this is how I used to do the video. Hey girl, how you doing? Hey boo, I'm doing good. Hi. And I'm like, oh my God. And people were still entertained about that. But now you see a woman who have invested in her craft, who have taken her time, studied the work, who have put her tears, sweat, and blood. So you're going to see a young girl who came as a teenager, clueless to this thing that she entered into, to a now grown woman who have put her feet in this ground and realized she deserved to be here. So come on, I'm not going to talk, or come and see it for yourself.
You heard it right from her here. Now, when you come on this show here, we play the game, okay? For you, I'm going to keep it to 5, usually 10 or 15.
Okay.
Now, this is called this or that.
Okay.
There's no right or wrong answer, okay? And you don't need to tell us why.
Okay.
All right? Now, the first section would be rapper. It's
Okay.
either this or that.
Ooh.
So, rapper, Bobby Raw or Christophe?
Oh,
You got to pick one. You can't say both. One. There's no right or wrong answer either.
Bucky Raw.
Bucky Raw. Okay, next one. Female artist, this or that. Latonia versus Mae Myers. Latonia. Okay. Next one. Comedy skit creators. And this is strictly from Liberia.
Okay.
Mama in Liberia versus EKJ comedy. Mama Liberia versus EKJ comedy.
I will pick them Mama Liberia because of the name. But to be honest, I'm one of those people, I'm really bad with names. So
Okay.
I'll know somebody, I'll listen to the music, I'll watch their stuff, but I'm not the type to really keep name in my head.
In your head.
So
Okay.
please don't take offense to it. I'm bad.
Okay. Next one, blogs. This is other blogs. See Liberian lady versus Liberian Starvey.
Oh, definitely see Liberia clearly.
Liberian lady.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the last one for the win.
How are you? That's what you want to do.
July 26th celebration. Minnesota versus Philly.
And then I'm from the East Coast, I'm trying to do something so I can go back home.
Minnesota versus Philly 2025 Independence Day celebration. Who really killed it? Who had it?
I gotta be biased because I was in Minnesota, so I'll have to go with Minnesota.
Not really be biased. We took it. Everybody knew we took it. We went by it. You know.
To be honest, Philly has held it down for so many years. But again, because we know what we do in Philly. Oh, you go to the A, you go to the V, you go to the beach, it's routine. But Minnesota did something that they haven't done in so many years.
Never.
Just
Never
bring
done
energy.
that. So,
Minnesota got it, y'all.
I put on the spot, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, you've been watching the Miss Libdiva podcast. Thank you very much for our honorable guest here, hanging with us here today here. We'll see you guys another time. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you. Oh my God, you're so